Let's take a step into our game engine now and talk about some of the magic that happens behind the scenes, basically how the game works. And the answer is scripts. Scripts and animations. Scripts are these C# files that run in the background, and basically they tell the game objects what to do and when to do them. Now we have dozens of scripts that make our game work. I'm not going to have time to talk about all of them, but I'm going to go over some of the cool ones that implement some key features of our game. But first, I'm going to open up a new scene and demonstrate the animator, a new tool in Unity that we learned just for this milestone. We used it to make the goat walk, to make doors open. I'll show some of the features later. Now, Unity is a pretty simple, complex game engine at the same time. It's simple because I can create a cube really easily and drag it into our environment just like this. Bam, we have a cube. But it's complex because the cube's not going to do anything unless we script it to do something. So in our case, let's script it to do the webcam output. And it's going to display the webcam live, hopefully, onto the surface of the cube. When I hit play, bam, we can see that it works. It's displaying live video onto the cube. That's great, but maybe we want it to do just a little bit more. Now, maybe we want the cube to go up and down, just like in the intro scene. So that's where the animator comes into play, and it makes doing something just like that really easy. So I'm going to add an animator component, go into the animation panel, and I'm going to create two animation clips. The first one, let's call it down up or something, and it'll make the cube go up and down. So here's where the magic happens. From 0 to 1 second, I'm going to tell the cube what it's going to be doing. So I want to affect the position property. I'll add that right now. And from 0 to 1 second, maybe at 0.2 seconds, I'll add a key and make it go a little bit higher. Then at 0.4 seconds, I'll add a key and make it go a little bit lower. So it's basically recording what the cube's going to be doing. At 0 seconds, it's at the origin. 0.2, a little bit higher. 0.4, a little bit lower. And back to the origin. And the animator will loop through all these keys to make a smooth or somewhat smooth animation. It's not perfect, but it gets the point across. Let's make a new clip now. I'll call it spinning cube, and I want the cube to start spinning now. So I'm going to add the rotation property to rotate it, and let's say from 0 to 1 second, I want the cube to rotate 360 degrees. Now when I play it, it'll start rotating. That's great. In our animator panel, we can see the two animations that we just made. So down up cube and spinning cube. Let's make a transition between these two. So it'll go from down up cube to spinning cube right away. Maybe we want to make it a little bit more complex. Maybe let's add a parameter. I'll call it spin. And it will only transition from down up cube to spinning cube if spin is true. So right now spin is false. Let's play it and see what happens. It starts looping through the original down up cube, and it doesn't go to the next one. However, if I press spin equals true, now when I play, it'll go down up cube, and then it'll start spinning, just like we want it to. That's pretty much the basics.